Hey Libra, welcome to Honeybird Tarot. I'm Shan, and this is going to be your July 16th through 31st general reading. So before we get started, I would just like to ask that if the reading resonates for you, please let me know in the comments. I love getting people's comments. Please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Also, follow me on Facebook and Instagram. All the information about my social media will be in the description box, as well as a link to my website. Please check it out. All right, and with that, we will get started. So today, I'm going to pull two oracle messages, one from the Romance Angels and one from the Adinkra Ancestral Guidance deck. Okay? All right, all the decks are pre-shuffled. Still want to shuffle a little bit. Okay. Hope you're doing well, Libra. Okay. Ooh. Libra. All right, so you got past life relationship. Okay? You have known each other before. So if this is going to end up being a romantic reading for you, and even if it's not, you could be involved already in a relationship with someone who may also have been a past life partner, or you could be about to meet someone, and when you meet them immediately, you will feel like you have already met them or already known them before, and it's because you have in a life prior to this one. This card could also mean reconnecting with someone from an earlier period in this life, but usually it's about having known someone in a prior lifetime. Okay. All right, now I'm going to get your message from the Ancestral Guidance. Libra, you got Sankofa. Sankofa. Go back and get it. It is expressed as a mythic bird that flies forward while looking backward with an egg, which symbolizes the future, in its mouth. So that is realizing that it's necessary to be aware of your past and to look back at your past as you move forward on your path, move forward towards your destiny, because you can't know where you're going without knowing where you have been. Okay? All right, I'm going to start with your tarot. Today I'm using the Dust to Onyx Tarot by Courtney Alexander. And all the decks I'm using today, with the exception of the Romance Angels, are created by Black women. I have my deck upside down. My apologies, Libra. That one actually did come out in the reverse. You saw me turn the deck right side up. Okay. All right, Libra. So the first card you have is the Two of Staffs. The Two of Staffs is about making a decision regarding your passions and making a decision about which path to follow towards your destiny. A decision that is going to affect the rest of your life. So it's something that you really think deeply about and try to consider how it is going to, or weigh out how each option could potentially affect your life or affect different people, situations that are already a part of your life. And this deck is also about having a higher perspective. This person is on stilts. So it's about having a higher perspective, about having mastered balance and taking steps. I keep hearing the high road, taking the high road. So I feel like someone is choosing to act from their higher self, choosing to follow the path that aligns with their higher self, with a higher perspective and a higher level of enlightenment. And then once the decision is made as to what passion you want to move towards or what path you want to follow, taking immediate action towards it. Okay? And the next card you have is the Moon. The Moon is about mysteries and things that are only partially illuminated, about secrets and things that are hidden. It's also very feminine energy. This could be Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio energy, but I feel more Pisces. And yeah, again, it's about mysteries, secrets, things that are hidden, or things that are only partially illuminated. Things that you can kind of get a silhouette of or you have an idea of, but the details are unclear. All right? And at the center, you have the Five of Blades in reverse. So in the upright, the Five of Blades is about out of control ego, about mental conflict internally that can kind of bleed over and cause conflict with other people, cause arguments. But here, so usually in the reverse, I would say it's an end to those conflicts or an end to that negative mental energy. But in this deck, when you get reversals, they are that energy is considered still. So I feel like this is potentially dangerous conflict or being kind of stagnant in this mental energy or stuck in a sense of like an overinflated ego. Someone who is holding on to conflict or who just breeds conflict, whether that's internally or externally as it relates to other people and situations in their life. And internal conflict absolutely does lead to external conflict if it is not dealt with. The next card you have is Young Staff. Young Staff is the Knight of Wands. Okay, so that is Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. I feel more Sagittarius, but this is someone who is very passionate and very fast acting, fast moving, but it's not stable energy. So it's someone who moves quickly towards their passions or acts passionately. It could be a very charming person, someone who is very sexy and sought after, but they're definitely a little bit of a player energy that enters your life quickly and passionately and then leaves just as quickly. Okay. All right. And then the next card you have is the Six of Swords. The Six of Swords or the Six of Cups is often called the reconciliation card. So this could be reconciling a romantic relationship with someone who you could be in separation from right now, but it doesn't necessarily have to be romantic. It could be a familial relationship, a friendship, but it's about healing two parties specifically, or two entities, healing their individual heart spaces and healing that collective shared heart energy between them, to thaw out the ice that is there and to be able to reach those nostalgic feelings, to be able to reach the shared joy, love, or good emotion between them. But it's about work being done on both ends to mend whatever needs mending between them. Okay. And under the deck, you have Young Blade, Libra. I feel like this is you. This could be Aquarius, Libra, Gemini energy. That is the Knight of Swords. So this is also very fast-moving energy. I feel like all the energy in this reading is pretty fast-moving. That is the energy of someone coming in to clear out anything that they feel like is a lie or confusion, and they don't really care who they cut when they do it. This could be someone who is brutally honest, who just comes in, no holds barred, slashing things away, and in the end, they might look back with some sense of regret, over having offended or harmed or done some other damage to someone or something that they had not intended to harm, but it really was just collateral damage. All right. Clarify. Yeah, I feel like there's a decision that needs to be made and someone doesn't have all the details about that decision, and it could be causing or breeding a lot of conflict. And I feel like someone is just stuck in that energy of conflict, and there's a lot of passion and truth involved, or people taking actions towards their passions and towards their truth. And that might have to do with the reconciliation, whether it's a romantic one or not. Someone could be trying to decide whether they want to reconcile a past relationship or past life relationship. And you have past life relationship and Sankofa, which means go back and get it. And the Six of Swords talks about reconciliation. So I feel like there's a need to go back to something, revisit it to get a different perspective about it, to potentially heal it. And this decision could be about whether to go back. Two of Staves. Okay. So clarifying the Two of Staves, first we have Big Mama. Big Mama in this deck is the sun. So whatever is here with the moon that is not completely illuminated, that feels secretive or feels like you can't get all the details, illumination is coming. The sun clarifies and illuminates everything. It not only brings truth and clarity, but it brings joy, happiness, abundance, the heat and energy that is necessary to help things grow, to help things move forward. In the Big Mama card, this is a grandmother coming with a plate of golden cornbread. And she has the skeleton key around her neck because she holds the secrets, holds the truths of her family and of her family line. So this could be indicating that, maybe someone needs to talk to a grandmother or an elder, or talk to someone who has knowledge, information, and details about, something that could feel hidden or feel obscure. And, maybe getting that advice or talking to them will help a person choose the path that they're to take moving forward. And that definitely still resonates with the Sankofa. Go back and get it. All right, and then the next card clarifying the Two of Staves is the Three of Sticks, or the Three of Staves. So there's definitely progression. I feel like someone makes their decision and they put the necessary work in, and once that is done, they are able to stand and wait in an energy of strength and patience. And being protected. This warrior has a cape of kudzu leaves for protection as he stands firm on this cliff and waits for his manifestations to come in, waits for his ships to come in. Okay. Big Mama is also Leo energy, so there may be a Leo involved in this situation. All right, that's funny because my grandmother is definitely a Leo. Her birthday is coming up. All right. So clarifying the moon, we have the Nine of Coins, or the Nine of Pentacles. The Nine of Coins is the happily single card. So this is someone who in their singlehood is experiencing and manifesting abundance. Money is essentially growing on trees for them. They have a money tree here, like my money tree behind me, with pentacles literally growing on it. She has so much abundance and people envy her so much that she had to wear a dress with printed with the evil eye. To ward off people's jealousy and negative energy. She has time for leisure. She's sitting here, doing a puzzle with her martini on the side and her cat on her lap. The cat symbolizes her connection with the spiritual realm, her connection, her magical energy. So clarifying the moon, I feel like there could be some questions about whether or not someone is single, or whether or not a person should remain single. All right? And then we have the Son of Knives. The Son of Knives is the Page of Swords. So this is someone's desire for more information. Could be someone spying or kind of stalking. Definitely stalking, because in this deck, this person is waiting outside the church for the person who has been involved with their wife, waiting for this person to come out so he can stab them. Okay. So I feel like there is someone here who is definitely wanting, and this could be you, Libra, who wants to get more information around whether or not someone is single. Maybe it's the person that you could be wanting to reconcile with. You want to know whether they're single, and you need to get some guidance, some information from someone to help you make your decision about whether to move towards this person or not. Where's the Five of Blades here? Okay, so clarifying the Five of Blades, we got the Four of Sticks. So now you have the Two of Sticks, the Three, or the Two of staffs. It's still sticks, wands. Then the Three of Sticks, and now the Four of Sticks. So there's definitely progression in the situation. But clarifying the Five of Blades, this being stuck in conflict, we have the Four of Sticks. This is the twin flame, 1111. So Soulmate Card. You can see the 1111 as is represented by those four sticks in the background. In this card, this couple are very happy, very much in love, and they've just had a baby, and now they are out burying their baby's placenta beneath this tree. Okay. I think it's a crepe myrtle tree, but I'm not sure. Yeah, so this is love and about creating a stable foundation around your passion. So there could be the conflict, or there could be a stalemate in a romantic relationship, a stalemate, Libra, with someone you really, really love, and either have had stability with or are wanting to have some type of stability with. And then Aunt Caroline is here. Aunt Caroline is the Wheel of Fortune. This is Sagittarius energy. This is the Wheel of Fortune is about coming to the end of a karmic cycle, completing a karmic cycle, and then beginning a new one. Having completed something, having learned your lessons and demonstrated that you had learned those lessons so that you can move on and move up to the next phase of life, and having good luck and blessings as a result of having learned those lessons. So I feel like someone has learned their lesson regarding um, this conflict, or because of some conflict that they could be having with someone they really, really love. And I feel like it's their karma, um, that has potentially ended this relationship, or caused conflict in this relationship. Why is he on staff here? So clarifying young staff, that in and out, passionate, charming energy, a little bit of a player. We have the Father of Coins. I feel like someone has matured or is maturing. The Father of Coins is the King of Pentacles. This is someone who is very much on top of their money and their material abundance. They make very, very wise decisions regarding their finances, regarding property, regarding their children. A very loving, caring, responsible father or father figure, and someone who can manifest abundance. And it almost seems like they're so abundant, they almost seem like, they have a genie doing their bidding or granting their wishes, when really it is their hard work, and it's their hard work and their ability uh, um, to be accountable and to be responsible um, regarding their material abundance. Okay, and the Nine of Knives is here, clarifying the young staff. So I feel like someone is worried. They could be worried about finances, or worried about You know, having, you know, having been in that immature, in and out kind of energy. Maybe they're worried about whether they will be able to become the father of coins, whether they will be able to manifest abundance and maintain that abundance. There's a lot of worry with the Nine of Knives. That is being up at night, insomnia, potentially having nightmares, just really being all in your head and in a very painful mental space around something. Very anxious. Why is the Six of Swords here? Libra, you got a lot of cards in common with Gemini. You might want to watch the Gemini reading. I don't know if you have Gemini in your chart or could be dealing with the Gemini. Or if it's just that air signs are experiencing a lot of similar energy right now, but you got a lot of cards in common with them. Anything else about the Six of Swords? Okay, so clarifying the Six of Swords or that reconciliation, we have the Father of Knives. This is more Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy, and I definitely feel more Libra. This is the King of Swords. So this is someone who tells the truth and only accepts truth. They don't accept any confusion, any illusions, and certainly not any lies from anyone. And they could be very kind of harsh or cutting. They do not suffer fools or foolishness. In this card, the King or the Father of Knives is standing next to this circle here with all these broken clocks inside it. All these stopped clocks represent the life clocks of his enemies. So people who have come towards him with foolishness or who have tried to bring confusion, bring lies towards him, he has no issue with stopping their clock right there on the spot. Cutting him out. You can see his knife is in the center of all of them. Okay. So that could be you in that energy, Libra. And it's coming out clarifying this reconciliation. So it could be that, you gain total clarity and truth regarding a reconciliation that you may want to have. Or that you are cutting something out and saying that you are not going to accept any nonsense when it comes to this reconciliation. And I feel like you may possibly be reconciling with a Capricorn because Miss Robinson is here. This is the Devil, the Capricorn card. And if you're not reconciling with the Capricorn, then there could be some sense of addiction, obsession, procrastination, codependency attached to this reconciliation or this relationship. And addictions don't have to be to substances. It can be. It could be to food, to shopping, addiction to work, anything that is out of balance, or anything external that someone feels like they need to survive, outside of the things that we all need, food, shelter, and that type of thing. And then under the deck, you have the Seven of Knives. So a lot of people just immediately say that the Seven of Knives and Seven of Swords is about deception and about lies. And it can be, but I don't feel that energy, and it didn't come out in the still position or in the reverse. So I feel like this is just someone who has a plan that they don't want others to know about because they don't want people getting in the way of their plans. In this deck, this woman is preparing a soup for her husband, and right now she is taking out the black rooster feathers that she put in the soup to keep her husband faithful to her. So she's not trying to harm him or do anything hurtful or wrong, but it's also not something that she wants her husband or anyone else to know about. Okay, so someone has a plan that they don't want other people to be privy to. All right, so I definitely feel like someone is trying to make a decision about whether or not to move towards something, and I feel like that something or someone that they're moving towards would be a reconciliation or someone that they have known before, been with before, and they are needing to perhaps get some advice and get clarity around this situation. And it feels like the thing they really need clarity around is whether or not this person that they want to move towards is single. And they are kind of snooping or spying, trying to figure out whether this person is single. There's been a stalemate in this situation with this person they love very much because of someone's karma, someone needing to learn the lessons that the universe would have them to learn so that they can move forward and have luck and blessings regarding the situation. And there's an energy here that was very charming but very unstable, very in and out, and only really focused on their passions. Who is maturing and focusing more on their money and material abundance, and I feel like there is some worry about that, worry about material abundance, or worry about their maturity level. When someone has total clarity about this reconciliation, and if they're going to move towards it, they know for sure that they're going to do so, and they know exactly what they need to do, and they aren't playing any games about it, and they aren't going to accept any games being played with them. And I feel like they may have gotten some clarity about, or could be cutting out, procrastination, codependency, addictions, or either they may be reconciling with a Capricorn person. And this is very fast moving energy. Whoever has gained clarity is wanting to move quickly towards whatever it is that they want to do, and they are coming up with or have a plan to do so. Okay, Libra, I hope that resonated for you. If it does, please let me know in the comments. Please like, share, and subscribe. Follow me on Facebook, Instagram, and I will see you here for your next reading. Okay, Hello, Ife. With love. Bye bye.